Do you want to mix cinnamon rolls?
Yes.
Okay, so first you need 1 cup of warm milk. The recipe says 110 degrees Fahrenheit, so we did our best. Next is 2 eggs at room temperature. We left them out for about 20 minutes, so they're probably still too cold.
Splash.
Oh. Next is 1/3 of a cup of margarine melted.
Should we have beaten the eggs? I don't know.
I didn't say to.
Okay.
And then 4.5 cups of bread flour. We just used flour because that's what we have, so hopefully it works. We'll find out.
Yay.
Next is 1 teaspoon of salt.
It's stuck.
Smack.
It smacked a bit.
1/2 cup white sugar. And 2.5 teaspoons of bread machine yeast.
Woo.
Perfect, now close it up.
There we go. Okay, now what?
Press dough.
Where's dough? Select. What? Oh, dough. / pasta.
And start. Now we wait for 1.5 hours.
Yay! Exciting. Love that. I'm a smash.
Alright, so for the filling, you take 1 cup of packed brown sugar
Uh-huh.
and add 2.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon.
Yay, ground cinnamon. Fancy.
Now once that's all nice and stirred, put it off to the side for a little bit. And we're going to make the icing. Okay, so for the icing, we need 3 ounces of cream cheese, also known as 6 tablespoons. Then you add 1/2 cup of butter that has been softened. I softened ours a little bit too much, but it's okay because it's for the icing and it's going to go in the fridge. So just add that.
William is a smart person who has a brain.
It's okay, I didn't know how to use a microwave.
That's true. That's true.
Alright, next you add 1.5 cups of confectioner's sugar. Or icing sugar. It's the same thing.
Canada.
I googled it to
Yay.
make sure.
You had to Google that?
I was making sure. Next, add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract from your A&W baby mug. Yes.
It won't work otherwise.
No. Then 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt from your shot glass that you've had forever. Alright, then you mix it all up. Beautiful. Next, you want to have a nicely floured surface. We're using the back of a cookie sheet because it's easier to clean than our counter.
I'm a bakery artist.
A bardist.
Oh.
And then you just put your dough on the thing. On your surface.
Oosh, the
And make sure to take the blade out of the dough.
seed.
Perfect. And then cover up your dough so it can have a nice little nap.
Wait, do we flatten it first?
Nope.
Oh. Bedtime, darling.
And it's gonna sleep for 10 minutes.
They know how to tell time.
See you in 10. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Time to wake him up. Wakey, wakey, darling. Alright, next thing. Roll them out. So basically you want to roll it out. It says to a 16 by 21 inch rectangle. Our baking sheet is just a little bit too small for that, so ours is going to be slightly smaller, but it should be fine.
They're gonna be thick boys.
They're going to be a little bit thick. But that's okay.
Make Julie proud. That's all I'm thinking right now.
That's all I ever think.
I mean, same, but
You're doing great, sweetie. William, what
like,
are you doing?
I'm trying to get this to be a square.
What if you took all the fat from your stomach that you don't like and you put it into your lips?
I can't talk to you anymore. You're toxic.
Are you ready to paint the boy?
I'm almost ready to paint the boy. He's doing so good, and he's so close. Oh. He's so close. Oh, roll him out, roll him out.
So once you're done rolling the boy, you're gonna paint the boy.
What color should we paint him? Butter.
Butter color. Now the recipe calls for butter, but we use margarine instead because we have more margarine than butter.
Fun fact, that's true. If you know those Flowers butter cups, if you put one under your chin and it makes your chin yellow,
It means you like butter.
it means you like butter.
Yeah. There you go. And just paint it out all nice. Just cover the whole thing. And then once the whole thing is covered with butter and nice and good, you sprinkle this on and you just cover it evenly. And that's kind of a lot that's in there. So it's gonna be very cinnamony. But that's good. It's cinnamon and sugar that we mixed earlier. So spread it evenly and all over the entire thing. We're going to use it all. It's going to be a very sugary, cinnamony boy.
The thickest, slickest, spiciest boy.
Oh, no, not spicy.
Well, but cinnamon is a spice.
That's true. Is he good?
He's good. He's good and powdered. Okay. So, it's just at the first bit, you can just
Roll it really good and tight.
Yeah. But don't put too much pressure or it'll be too dense. You want to just slightly fold.
Okay, perfect. So next, after you've cleaned up your absolute disaster of a cutting board, cut your roll into 6 little rolls and put them into a lightly greased baking pan. Now that you've put all the rolls in their little home, they have to rest again for another 30 minutes. They don't have to be perfect. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
They're gonna fall apart if these aren't meant to hurt.
Alright, now give them their blankie. Oh. And we'll be back in 30 minutes. While your buns are rising. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once your buns have had their second nap, put them in the oven to cook. For about 15 minutes or until golden brown. Alright, time to take them out of the oven. Those look pretty golden brown to me. Those are some good looking buns. Last but not least, put on the icing that we prepared earlier. All right.
Yeah.
Moment of truth.
Yay. All I taste is icing, so I'm gonna try more.
They're pretty good.
They're good.